Across the world, from the snow-capped Tibetan peaks to the tranquil forests of Japan, monks live quietly, embodying ancient wisdom that has been passed down through generations. Their presence is felt in the silence of the mountains, in the hush of the forests, and in the gentle rhythm of their daily routines. Cloaked in simple robes, they radiate peace and mystery, reminding us of a different way to live, one that values inner calm over outward achievement, and serenity over the noise of modern life. Their lives are not about fame or fortune, but about understanding and mindful presence. Every moment is an opportunity to connect with something deeper, to listen to the quiet wisdom that lies beneath the surface of daily existence. We hear stories of monks meditating for days or walking mindfully for miles, not as feats of endurance, but as invitations to reflect on our own lives. Their dedication is a gentle reminder that true fulfillment comes from within, not from external accomplishments. They challenge us to ask, what truly matters? Is it possessions or a peaceful heart? In their simplicity they find richness, and in their solitude, they discover connection to all living things. True strength, they show, is mastery over oneself. Through discipline and self-awareness, they cultivate a resilience that is unshakable, even in the face of life's storms. In a chaotic world, their tranquility is a vision of what's possible. A life where every action, from brewing tea to sweeping the floor, is meditation. Each task, no matter how small, becomes a sacred ritual, a chance to practice presence and gratitude. Their simplicity is fullness, a life awake to the present moment, where joy is found in the ordinary, and contentment is cultivated from within. Monks from many traditions share this journey inward, exploring the vast landscape of the mind. Despite differences in culture or practice, they are united by a common quest for understanding and peace. Their greatest lesson, the peace and wisdom we seek, are already within us, waiting in the quiet of our own hearts. We need only to pause, breathe, and listen. They are living proof that the greatest adventure is the one we take within, a journey that leads us home to ourselves, to a place of lasting peace and understanding. High in the remote Himalayas, Tenzin made a choice that few would dare. He turned away from the comfort and company of a bustling monastery, seeking instead the quiet embrace of a solitary cave perched among the clouds. Alone with only the wind and the endless sky for company, he discovered a profound sense of freedom. It was not loneliness he found, but a deep, liberating peace that filled the vast silence. In the gentle hush, Tenzin listened closely to his own heart, and to the subtle truths of existence that can only be heard in stillness. His days unfolded with the rising sun. He woke with gratitude, feeling the first light on his face, and settled into hours of meditation, letting his mind grow calm and clear. Thoughts came and went, drifting by like clouds across the endless sky, teaching him to let go and simply be. Over time, his mind became as clear and pure as a mountain spring. Every simple act, gathering firewood in the crisp air or preparing and drinking tea in the quiet of his cave, became a meditation, a celebration of the miracle of being alive in each moment. Tenzin's joy was found in the smallest things: sunlight sparkling on ice, the distant call of a mountain bird, the sharp, invigorating cold of the mountain air on his skin, reminding him of the present. In his isolation, he discovered a deep connection to all life. The same force that moved within him pulsed through blooming flowers and soaring eagles above. He realized he was not separate from the world, but an inseparable part of its great living tapestry. His solitude brought him a sense of belonging, a quiet joy that came not from others, but from within. Tenzin's life became a silent sermon, teaching the beauty of simplicity and the richness that can be found in having little. In the stillness, he found wisdom, answers that cannot be spoken, but only felt in the heart. He showed that mindfulness can transform even the smallest, most ordinary moments into something sacred and meaningful. In the vastness of the mountains, Tenzin discovered the infinite world within himself, and in that world he found true peace. Tenzin's hermit life offers lessons for our busy days. We may not have a mountain cave, but we can find moments of silence, turning off the noise, sitting quietly, simply breathing. In stillness, we hear our inner voice and reconnect with what matters. Mindfulness isn't limited to meditation cushions. It's in washing dishes, walking, or feeling the air on our skin. By bringing awareness to simple acts, we transform chores into moments of peace. Tenzin's solitude teaches that true connection comes from the quality of our awareness, not the number of people around us. Inner peace and compassion for ourselves naturally extend to others. His life challenges the belief that happiness comes from more. Instead, it comes from letting go of what's unnecessary. By simplifying, we make space for peace, joy, and connection. The greatest wealth is a peaceful mind. In a Thai village, Luang Por was known not for miracles but for his kindness. Each morning he walked mindfully with his alms bowl, his smile warming the villagers. His kindness was simple: listening to children, helping the elderly, sitting silently with the lonely. He offered connection, not advice, reminding others they weren't alone in their suffering. One day, an angry man stormed into the monastery, blaming the monks for his troubles. While others hesitated, Luang Por met him with compassion. "You must be in great pain. Come, have tea with me." The man, disarmed by kindness, sat and shared his struggles. Luang Por listened fully, offering presence instead of judgment. The man left changed, his heart softened. He began treating others with more kindness, and the village noticed. A simple cup of tea and a listening ear started a ripple of healing. Luang Por's gentle presence transformed lives, one small act at a time. His kindness became the heart of the community. Luang Por's story shows the power of small, compassionate actions. We often think change requires grand gestures, but heroism can be a cup of tea offered with love. Every act of kindness creates ripples, touching lives beyond what we see. A gentle word or a patient ear can change someone's day, or their life. Luang Por's calm compassion was cultivated through daily mindfulness. Our outer actions reflect our inner state. To bring peace to the world, we must first find it within. The ripple effect works because we are all connected. The man changed by Luang Por's kindness treated others better, spreading healing through the community. We may never know the full impact of our kindness, but every seed we plant matters. Simple gestures, letting someone merge in traffic, holding a door, saying thank you, are the fabric of a caring society. Luang Por's legacy is not in monuments, but in the lives touched by his unwavering kindness. In 1963, the world was shaken by the unforgettable image of Thich Quang Duc, a Buddhist monk, sitting calmly in flames on a busy Saigon street. His act was witnessed by many, and the haunting photograph would soon circle the globe, leaving a mark on history. His self-immolation was not an act of despair, but a powerful protest against the religious oppression faced by Buddhists in Vietnam. The government's policies had marginalized their faith, and their voices were silenced. For months, monks had tried peaceful means, organizing silent marches, holding prayer vigils, and appealing to authorities. Yet, their heartfelt pleas for equality and respect were repeatedly ignored. Thich Quang Duc's sacrifice was born from deep compassion, a selfless call for freedom and justice, not just for himself, but for all who suffered under oppression. Before his final act, he wrote to the government asking for charity, understanding, and compassion, hoping for a peaceful resolution. His final moments were a silent prayer for peace. He did not cry out or show fear, demonstrating extraordinary resolve and inner strength. His act was not meant to destroy, but to protect life, enduring unimaginable suffering so that others might one day be free from injustice and pain. The photograph of his protest became a global symbol, pressuring the Vietnamese government and inspiring people around the world to stand up for human rights. His fire was a call to the world's conscience, showing that sometimes the most peaceful heart must act radically for compassion and freedom. His courage echoed far beyond Vietnam's borders. Thich Quang Duc's sacrifice became a lasting symbol of hope, resilience, and the unbreakable human spirit in the face of injustice. Even today, his courage continues to inspire those who stand against injustice, reminding us that one act of compassion can change the course of history. The stories of Tenzin Luang Por and Thich Quang Duc echo with timeless wisdom for our modern lives. They show the human spirit's capacity for inner strength, compassion, and courage. Tenzin teaches that peace is cultivated within, not found outside. His mindful solitude reminds us to turn inward and find richness in presence, not possessions. Luang Por's kindness shows that small acts can transform lives and communities. A gentle word or a listening ear plants seeds of love and understanding. Thich Quang Duc's sacrifice reveals that compassion is an active force for justice, even at great personal cost. His story challenges us to act for a more compassionate world. These monks inspire us to live with more courage, compassion, and awareness. Their legacy is a map to a more meaningful, awake existence.